Hello again. Caught a little bit of Fox News a couple of days ago. John Stossel, and he was talking about Chicago. And the link I'm going to attach, the title is pretty clear. Is Chicago the next Detroit? And what Stossel talks about is the massive amount of corruption that Chicago is known for. Yeah, now what's interesting is out of the last 7 governors in Chicago, 4 were sent to prison. 4 out of 7. That's pretty significant. What Chicago is known for is pay to play. And what they do is the government in Chicago, they take from the people, they give it to the unions, and the unions give it back to the elected officials. The elected officials don't concern themselves with their massive corruption. They don't expect to be caught, and most of them won't be in office when the debt of what they're doing needs to be paid. The amount of debt that Chicago citizens owe is massive. And the general consensus is that they can't help but end up like Chicago. The question is when? 5 years? 10 years? It's inevitable. No different than what's happening to America thanks to the chosen one, Barack Hussein Obama. Rahm Emanuel, when he ran for the mayor's position, did so by promising to end pay for play. Well, that hasn't happened. If nothing else, it's accelerated under his leadership, if that's what you want to call it. Ask yourself, is there any surprise that Obama came from Chicago? Well, he came from Kenya, but he spent most of his political career prior to stealing the Oval Office in the sewers of Chicago. The unions are the ones that are destroying America. The governor in California, Jerry Brown, when he was governor the first go-around, did the same thing to California by giving unions, taking from the citizens, giving unions in the form of pensions that can't ever be paid. Chicago has the same problem. That's what happened to Detroit. And that's what's going to happen, without a doubt, to Chicago. Watch the video. Listen to what John Stossel has to say. He's not lying, folks. It's inevitable. Chicago is the 3rd largest city in America. You not think that New York's got similar problems with unions as does Chicago? You know how Detroit solved its union problem? They went bankrupt. Yeah. That's what's in Chicago's future. That's probably what's eventually in New York's future. And with Barack Hussein Obama at the helm, that's probably in America's future as well. I told you what I think. I told you what John Stossel thinks. The question now is, what do you think? The link will be attached. Enjoy the video.